Hello everyone, and welcome to Youngest Film Kids channel. And today I'll be teaching you guys how to replace the belts in an SP330 MV magnetic projector. This is a Super 8 projector specific. It could hold up to 600 feet real, which is this is about 400 feet. There's only about 197 marketed, which is just an estimate. Now, I picked up one of these off eBay for pretty cheap because it was for parts or repair. And the description said that it had some failing belts. Well, easy repair. Yes, of course it is, especially on these. These are manufactured in Japan. These are very great projectors, and you'll need a 2x4 inch screwdriver. And what you'll have to do is you'll have to unscrew some screws around this area. You'll find 4 around here, and you'll find 3 up here. So let's just get started, and I'll kind of cut the video to the point. After you're done, you should get a total of 7 screws. Now, here's the very important step you could not miss. If you do this very quickly and you rapidly take off the cap, you will tear the speaker's cord. Now there's a very important step you could not miss when you do this. Okay, you just heard that fall. That was this. That is the little protector on the top. So now, when you open it up, when you open up the projector, you will find a small cord inside holding the speaker. You could easily just remove it. Let me just cut it and I'll show you guys. Now, in this projector, you can't actually pull it out. That's what I just realized. I thought you could have. But now, this is just a spinner right here for all the motors. Technically, you have a belt here for the fan, this belt. Then you have a belt for the reverse, which is right here. And then you have a belt to the side, which is this. This is the metal belt. So practically, if you bought the kit online, I'll leave a description. Obviously, there's a fuse in here. You don't have to replace it, but if it ever blows up, you'll have to replace the fuse. But that's not about today's. If any of that happens to you, just leave me a comment. Anyways, you should have belts like this. You have to go and find a specific one somewhere on eBay or replacements. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Then you should have a metal one. I'm not gonna pull that one out because it's very hard to loop it back in. Anyways, you should have a metal one, and this metal one will go on, or I could actually, but anyways, it loops on 2 ways. First way is it goes through the bottom right here where I'm pointing, right down here. It's a little yellow thing. And I could zoom in. So, that's the first part. Anyways, which is right here where I'm pointing. This really bouncy spring one. This one will not tear at all. This is what I really love about these metal ones, they will not tear. Anyways, then you have a belt for the fan right here, which makes the whole entire, practically everything function. And the other way makes this go the other way. It's practically a very main source for the churning of the belts. And this is an important belt. You have to replace it if yours ripped. This is the one you have to replace. Now, let me zoom out. Okay, now, I guess I'll just show you guys. You'll have one of these belts. You'll have 2 sockets. You put one into the first socket right here, and the other side to the other socket. Then you have to loop it around this huge spinner. Then you have the very last belt for the reverse, very easy belt to replace. It's just a very tiny loop part that you have to put on. So let's just shift the camera up there, which is right there. Zoom in to where you guys could see what I'm doing. So, not trying to get really in the way. So you have to put it onto this white thing first, then you put it onto this. So, watch. See this? Take the belt, put it on, overloop it, on the white thing, overloop it, and then you should put it into both white sockets. Don't put it on to the metal. That's gonna tear the belt once again. Do not put it onto this. Only put it onto the white thing on the bottom of this. Right here. Put it on the bottom. So loop it from here all the way onto the bottom right here. And to test it out, you just practically just spin the fan. And as you can see, this is the thing that moves where when you turn it on and the picture is going through. So there's only about 197 of these produced. I'm shocked how I just found this one in this great of a condition. But use changing, that comes later. But that's it for today's video, and let's put it back together. Follow the same steps, but whoops. Put this thingy in first. Always this thingy in first. Now we just have to start screwing the screws back in. As you screw them out, you have to screw them the same way back in. It's practically just, we got one screwed in, just keep screwing them in. You should screw in a total of 7 screws. So that should be how much you will need to do it. So there's 2 up top. Oh, 3, yeah, 3. There's a very short one and 2 really long ones at the top. So honestly, you should literally just use an electric screwdriver at this point. I didn't think of that for this video, but still, it's easier to do manual because you won't how do you say it? Won't break it. So there you go. It goes in the last one. Now you have your replaced chinon sound projector. Now, if you guys have any questions about anything else, about replacing anything else in projectors, just leave me a comment and I'll be sure to answer. I'll leave the link where you could find the belts, probably on eBay or something like that. I don't sell them, probably other people do, but you probably could find them for pretty cheap, maybe even like $7-8. I found mine for very cheap, or about like $7, so that's not much to replace belts. Now, this button right here is if your film becomes distorted or something like that, you just click this button and it puts it back into frame. Very cool button, I really like that. These is forward, reverse. The light is very bright. To replace the lights, we should make that a different video. This is the light right here. That's what it looks like. This is the whole inside. This is the film. This is where the film gets loaded in. It spins through here. Then the sound magnetic thing is like somewhere down there. So very cool. This projector specifically, really wanted some very light projector, so that's why I got one of these. My Bell & Howell one. I might make a short about it, but this is just very light, perfect, 400 feet. But I have to show you guys something very quick, so I'll cut the video. Now, if you still didn't leave the video, this is original Star Wars 1977, even with the original tape on it. This is about 400 feet of 16 minutes, right? Yeah. 16 minutes of a Star Wars film in selected scenes. These are very rare, especially because it has color and sound. 20th century made not much of these, but I heard there's not a lot of these, but Ken Films is what sold it and like shot the films or made the stock film, but still. We can make a video someday on this chinon projector, how it works, how the controls work, and everything later. If you guys really want to do that, just leave me a comment. So I hope you guys could all just please like and subscribe. Thank you so much if you guys watch this to the end. And soon enough, we'll see. Maybe I'll even be giving away a film like this with color and sound. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really happy that you guys joined me in this video today. I hope to see you guys next time at a later video of repairing anything like this. If I'm going to be replacing light bulbs, anything to do with fuses, belts, anything like that. If you guys have any questions, just leave me a comment and I will be very happy to reply to that and help you guys with anything you guys need. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one, and thanks for watching Youngest Film Kid Ever. So the reason why I found that is because you guys might never see a kid working on this type of stuff or even taking pictures and developing film himself. I shoot FPP film too, and this is practically my intro video to my channel. Thank you guys so much if you guys spent your time watching this. Thank you. If you guys really need something, just leave me a comment. See you guys all in the very next video. Goodbye, guys.